we need to talk about YouTube short comments because I don't really know what's going on. There's a disconnect. See, the thing is regular YouTube comments, right? Sometimes it can be a bit dumb. Sometimes there's bots. Sometimes you run into the type of person that can never be happy. They always find something to be upset about. But YouTube comments sometimes, it's as if a large group of people that are always upset at everything, and then another large group of people that are always confidently incorrect. It's like they all met and they had a bunch of babies, and those babies are now using YouTube Shorts exclusively and leaving comments that are just very angrily, confidently incorrect, right? So I upload YouTube Shorts of the cats and the dog, and the reason is usually because I'm recording these videos vertical to send to family and friends, so they're perfect for YouTube Shorts, not perfect for a regular YouTube video. And they're short. There's not really much to them. So I upload them there. Cute cats, cute dog, cute stray cats. What's not to like, right? However, I uploaded a video of our smallest cat pondering the orb, which was just a video of her scratching at our little gravity water feeder. Some real Isaac Newton shit. It's not complicated. These have existed for a long time. You've probably seen one. Usually they're like jugs, but this one is just a nice circular orb, right? You fill it with water, and you put it on top of the little bowl thing, and then as they drink water, it continuously fills up the bowl to a certain level. Some real next level shit, right? Science, am I right, guys? It's not complicated. I'm sure that they make one in China that you have to download an app for. It gets all your private information, and you can choose the specific amount of water you want to give to your cat or dog at any given time. This was not one of those. This is just one that continuously dispenses water as long as there's water in the orb and they're drinking it. And the smallest cat was just scratching at the orb like crazy. She was super excited. And the reason for that, most likely, is she was drinking it, and then she saw a bubble come up as it kind of filled in, because it's going to let in some air as it fills up a little bit. And she got excited at the idea of potentially killing something new, aka the bubble. She was like, cool, something to murder, the bubbles. And she was just trying to get in that orb, like, murder. Murder's fun. And that's really all there is to it. That being said, as it turns out, there might be some people that don't quite understand what it is, because I received a comment calling me an animal abuser for thirsting the cat to death. And what's interesting is they threw in a little side note telling me that I should kill myself, which makes it kind of hard to pop up on the video, because even if you, like, I'm not going to lie to you, I wanted to heart react the comment. I approved it in my YouTube studio, and then I went to go heart react it. Doesn't show up in the video at all. I'd imagine it's because even if I approve this comment, YouTube has these anti-bullying rules in place, and it probably automatically detects kill yourself and is like, nah, we're good on that one. As a matter of fact, I've probably said it too much in this video to get any type of monetization, even, given the context, right? But this person was very, very upset, and they really just didn't need to be, because they were just wrong. And I remember there was another person who left a comment, and this was a while ago. I was playing fetch with the dog, and it was at my significant other's parents' house, and they have chickens in a coop. Like, they have a little coop they have set up, and then they have like a fence type thing, like they have a little hut that they can sit in, but they also have like a little extended section where they can hang out in the environment, like in the wild, but still be contained. And one person at the time thought that that's where I kept our dog. They thought it was a pen for the dog, and it was very small, and it was obviously cold outside. They thought like I just let him live in there, even though I'm pretty sure on that video you could see that the chickens were out. But they were just extremely upset, and it made no sense because, well, they were upset at something that wasn't happening. The dog was in, and the chicken, even the chickens, right? Like, they have that little outside section, but they also have a little indoor hut that keeps, it stays warm. It's filled with straw and insulation and stuff like that. It's warm in there. But they thought the dog stayed in there for whatever reason. And so they're just leaving crazy stuff about how I should die. And it's just incorrect. And the thing is, right, there's other comments that aren't, I guess, incorrect, but they're kind of mean. Like, you remember how I've always said that dog-free people, child-free people, femcels, incels, Elon Musk fans, they can always find videos about the things that they dislike. And for dog-free, it's probably really easy. They just have to, like, I don't know, find any dog video. I don't think there's a shortage of, like, adorable puppies playing in a field type videos, but they find these videos and they get just, like, super mad at them. For example, there have been a couple of videos of how the dog interacts with the cats. He's not aggressive with the cats, but he really, really, really wants to play with them. And they've gotten close many, many times. The outside cats rub up against his chest half of the time. One of our cats has chased him around and he's chased them around, and it's never aggressive or anything like that. He doesn't full on tackle them or bite them or anything like that. And we're always supervising him. We also have we had a little moment where he snuck under the bed, barely fits under there, but he was just hanging out with our smallest cat. The point is, he's not cat aggressive. I've raised plenty of dogs around cats. Always helps when they're young to kind of raise them out of it if they do happen to be cat aggressive, but he's just not cat aggressive, right? But there's videos of the cats, specifically the black cat we have, voicing his disgust at the dog. You know, you can hear it. He's got a little attitude in his voice, like, "Who is this bitch? Get him away from me," when referring to the dog. And like, there's some tension, somewhat. He really wants to play. The cat doesn't necessarily want to play, even though the cat has caught him off guard and chased him a little bit a couple times. But the comments from dog-free people, and it's not all dog-free people. I'd imagine that there's a lot of normal dog-free people who just, like, they had trauma. They got bit by a dog when they were younger, or they had, like, an annoying neighbor. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about the kind of person that just, like, sees a person with a dog and they leave comments like, "I can't wait for you to come home one day to see all of your cats maimed and killed." What do you mean you can't wait for that? You're excited to see that happen? That's weird. Why would you want to know? Like, I understand that you don't like dogs and you have some preconceived notions when it comes to how dogs behave, but you really want my cats to die to the dog? You want them to die a painful death by the dog? That's weird. That's weirdo behavior. But they're very confident in, like, just saying stuff like this. We've seen it before in other circles where a family will get a dog and they're like, "Oh, can't wait to see the sob stories about how it mauled your child." And I will admit, right, when it comes to pit bulls, it's a controversial topic. Pit bulls are in shelters all over the place. They are not a low maintenance type dog. I feel like there's way too many people that get a pit bull thinking it's going to be simple. Now, if you're getting a pit bull, you should look at it like getting a husky or a German shepherd. It's going to take some experience. You're going to need to know what you're doing, especially if you're getting a grown-ass pit bull, especially if you're getting like a full grown-ass 4-year-old pit bull that at one point was living in a mill where it was getting smacked around. It's going to take a little bit to kind of get him in the right mental state. But it's insanely easy to go to a shelter. Not where we live now. I'll admit, like, it's a process to adopt a dog where we live now at a shelter. Where we used to live, you could just walk in and be like, they'll look at your record and be like, "It doesn't say you've been dog fighting. Here's a 70-pound animal that could easily kill somebody if not properly handled by somebody that knows what they're doing. Pay us $20 and we'll let you walk out the door with them." You know what I mean? It's a complicated subject. Pit bulls are all over American animal shelters. But do I think that warrants anytime somebody adopts a pit bull of any sort for somebody to just come along and be like, "I hope it murders somebody you love"? I mean, you can do whatever you want. It's the internet, but, like, it's kind of weird. And by kind of, I mean, it just is weird. It's weirdo behavior. And you should stop. I mean, you should definitely stop, because it's not healthy for really anybody involved, especially you. So maybe, I don't know, reevaluate, maybe? I don't know, or don't. really care, I guess, because at the end of the day, by making a video like this, it's not like I'm going to get every person on the planet that leaves absolutely heinous comments to stop doing that. You're still going to do it anyways, you know, because some people are just really hateful. You know, whatever happened to just disliking shit? Why can't you just be like, ugh, dogs are annoying? Why do you have to wish for the dog to like attack my wife when she's pregnant and eat the baby from her stomach and also kill her in the like? Why can't it just be like, I hope the dog's a little stressful for you sometimes, you know? Oh, dogs pee a lot. It's never that. It's always some crazy shit. Relax. It's gonna be okay.